Speak on it Talk Show. Speak on it Talk Show.
Yes! Speak on it Talk Show. We live right now. Wednesday night. It's 9 p.m. Y'all know what to do. We up in here. We got Queenie T. We got Fat. We got May. We got Roxy. We got St. Louis in the building. Speak on it staff. Yeah, what's good, y'all? What's good? What's good?
Go ahead, preacher man. Go ahead, preacher man.
Oh, you don't want me to preach.
It always sounds like you're preaching to me.
Well,
I ain't breathing hard yet.
please don't.
Yeah, please.
Oh,
All right, come on to the night topics.
before we start the topic tonight, I would like to say that we are not talking about just white people. Please get that through your head. We are not targeting all white people before y'all even start. But tonight's topic does start off with racism.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm going to be quiet on that one because racist touched me in my no-no spot today.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Here we go.
I'm just saying, racism is a bad thing. I felt violated.
Here we are.
So you felt violated. So how did that make you feel?
Violated. That's what I said, preacher man.
So with you being violated, did it bring on any emotions or any other aspects of the things that you wanted to do there?
What the hell wrong with you? Why are you talking like that? What the hell is trying to sound like Phil Donahue or something? Like I said, racism touched me in my no-no spot. And I don't want to visit that ever again. Racism is a bad thing.
Maybe you should have stayed at home today.
I think so. I'm not with the racism.
I'm going to be Dr. Phil on you real quick. He's going to get you all the way together.
Who touched you in your nose like that?
Racism.
No.
How did racism touch you in your no-no spot?
Racism is not a person.
Yes, it is. The people that use it is people, right? The people that
So
use
you saying
racism are people.
racism molesting you?
Yes.
Because that's what it sounds like.
Racism was
If
molesting
it's
on
touching you in
me.
your no-no spot, then that means you're being molested. I'm confused.
You're right. Racism was molesting on me.
Leave it to you, Pat. Leave it to you.
Yeah, I know.
Lord.
They said something wrong with me, but racism did it.
It is something wrong with you.
Okay, so where did racism touch you?
In my no-no spot.
And
All y'all have
how
no-no
did
spots, right?
racism touch you in your no-no
Where
spot?
you was at racism?
Like I said, you should have stayed at home today. You
Yeah,
just should have
I know.
stayed yourself at home.
I should have.
Oh my God. Yeah, you should have.
Yeah.
You just making it bad for everybody else in the class.
I know. That's why you're not in the class with me.
I used to say, you killing the curve, dog. You killing the curve.
I'm
You
just
in that class all by yourself. That's why racism
Okay.
touch you.
That's what I was trying to tell them. Leave me alone.
Oh my God.
I want to be like,
can't.
Just
who said that?
special.
Who said they're not African American no more? They just want to be American.
Who,
I'm not African American. I'm black.
She wasn't even black no more.
You
She
know
said
what?
she
A lot
was
of people
American.
Raven.
Yeah,
She's talking
Raven
about,
Simone.
she's talking about Raven.
I mean,
I
I don't have a problem with people that say that. And I say that because when you encounter Africans and you tell them you're African American, they are real quick to tell you, no, Africa. You're not
Exactly.
from Africa. You America. You
and
black.
a lot of
Right.
not
They
like
snatched me up.
And they can't stand us. So I keep
And
my
you're not
racial-
from Africa. Like, I was
wasn't
born in
born in
America.
Africa.
I'm
Right.
an American. Okay.
They be like, well, what's your race or ethnicity? I'd be like, other.
Right.
There's too many different to even be trying to specify.
Because I'm native black and white, so I'm going to check all the boxes.
Wow. That's a lot.
I think the only one I wouldn't check is the Eskimo descent.
They gonna ship you back to Alaska.
Right. Ain't nobody trying to live that life. It's just, it's cold. It's like cold, and they get like 30 days of darkness. Ain't nobody got time for that.
And you'll have a lot of Ice Mountain water though.
They can keep it. They good.
I got the sunny water.
You can sell that. Put some snow on You put some snow on the bottom and sell it.
Right.
Okay, let's talk about the topic. I ain't fooling with you because I don't know what you talking about, and I'm just really not going to go there.
Remember, I'm in the class by myself.
Yeah, you are.
All by yourself. Touched on your no spot.
That's right. I didn't like it.
You made that statement, but you haven't elaborated how you felt molested by
racism.
Racism. So
because it touched me in my nose.
No, you know what?
I was like, no. They was like, yes. And I was like, no.
That was that cat litter box.
There we go. We talking about racism, not stinky girls.
Oh my God.
I tell you what, you stay on topic, we'll stay on topic. How about that?
Right.
But racism is bad.
Obviously. But we want to highlight the stuff that's been going on. Not just this year, but in recent years of racism that's really been brought to the forefront.
Right. What's that? Hello? Well.
Oh my God.
What's been so racist these past couple of years?
This past year, really. I mean, look how many black men have been killed that have been unarmed in all these situations. And the most recent that they've shown, he wasn't killed, but he was tasered in his car. He wasn't even the driver in the traffic stop. And they broke the glass on their window and tasered him in front of his kids for whatever reason.
No, that was wrong. I didn't believe that video when I seen it. I'm serious on that one.
And it's not only that I want to highlight the white racism, but I want to also highlight the black racism that goes on. Because there's black people targeting other black people that are in the, they're the police too.
So not just that, it's black people that we tend to throw out this racism thing a lot. We want to call white people racist, but I will be honest and tell you, we are racist as well. Anytime you say something like that, that's something white people do. Look at they packed in their car like Mexicans. Those are racist terms. Those are racist statements. So the same way we scream, they racist in the way that they act. We racist in the way that we act too. When you make statements like that, that's racist. Whether when you smell like Chinese people in here. I mean, those are racist comments.
Exactly.
And it's sad because a lot of people don't even realize they're being racist. They think they're just being honest. No, it's racist. And it pisses me off because you'll be ready to punch a person in their face if they say anything regarding your race. So, I mean, that's a two-way street. You can't dance on the one side and tell people they can't pass on the other. You crazy.
Exactly. And people have to mind the things they say. You don't want to be a statistic, so don't do that to them. It goes both ways, whether you're white, black, Mexican, Asian, and whatever. Everybody can be a target of racism by a simple comment.
Yep.
But they do be stinking them.
I'm trying to think of the book. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's ignorant.
Well, yeah. I only go by what I see. I don't go by all that other stuff.
That's what you choose not to know about that other stuff.
My thing is, what can be done? I mean, talking about it gets the message out there, but what exactly can be done against the police violence and racism from them, and then the discoveries of all these KKK members who are the police, even though that's how they actually started out. But in today's age, what can be done about that?
Fire all of them.
See, there you go.
No, I'm serious.
If
you're a member of the KKK,
that's not going to happen.
And you're trying to arrest a black person.
That's not going to happen. No, wait a minute.
And you're already racist going into the problem. Because I've seen the video, that video when the guy pull up to the gas station and reach for his wallet, and then he got shot the hell up. And then I see another video of a white older man sitting on the grass with a shotgun. And he fired shots at the cop. And they didn't shoot him. They talked him down.
Right. Especially the one right after the Mike Brown situation, who was in a park, his gun at kids and everybody else.
Okay, so with that being said, because this is what pisses me off amongst people, period. You see the racism and you know it's there. Why are you gonna feed into it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel what you're saying. That guy did not deserve to be shot up reaching for his wallet. But when you see stuff like that and it enrages you, why go out, grab a gun, and decide you want to terrorize white people? A lot of people do that. They feel like they're even in the odds, or they're playing one-up-ins. It's the best way for you to beat that ignorance is to educate yourself. These people live based on the Willie Lynch letter. I don't know if any of y'all ever read the Willie Lynch letter, but Willie Lynch came to the Virginia colony from Europe and educated white slave owners on how to break their slaves and make their slaves more usable, more
submissive,
to get more use out of their slaves, to make more potential for them. And the way he did it was he turned them against each other. You know, use their color to pit them against each other. Separate the light niggas from the dark skinned
niggas.
You know, the old versus the young, the tall versus the short. You know, then he went on to make statements like, let them marry. And when they marry, take the husband away and leave the woman to raise her child by herself. The woman with the daughter is going to teach her daughter to be submissive and to listen to master. The woman with the son is not going to know how to teach her son how to be a man. So she's going to teach him to submit as well, which means there's no male role model. There's no way that he can learn to be a man. So what he's doing is taking his cues off his insecure mother. They plant the insecurity and let the women make these babies, and they marry, but then they sell the husband off. So even though he's married, his wife and son are in Georgia and he's in New Orleans or whatever. I mean, that's the way they did it. You know, it's called breaking the mind while keeping the body strong, because to them, we were just
niggas.
Work, labor, somebody to do what they wanted done. We couldn't have an opinion and we couldn't speak on it. So they had to keep us dumb. You know, nourish the body, but starve the mind. Break them. That's how you break them. And we've been living like that for years now. I mean, if you read that letter and you look at the way society and the world is today, there isn't much difference. There isn't much difference in the way some women raise their children, how households are, because he created a cycle, and all we have to do is read that letter and do the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel what y'all saying. You know, it is trying to be called out and be mistreated or because of the skin tone color. And we are harder on each other when it comes to racism than the whites are on us now. Like, we're destroying each other with racism. You know, that nigga think he better than us because he got a better job. So I'm right. That you're doing just what they want you to do. They sit back and they're killing two birds with one stone, because not only are they entertained by us, but they're getting a job done. We're killing each other off, and they just watch. So I mean, when you walking in the street and you see a lady tighten her purse up, you ain't gotta say nothing. Don't be ignorant. Laugh. Keep moving, because she's ignorant. You know what I'm saying?
I jump at
I mean, when they get to saying, see, that's ignorant. Why would you do that? You making us look bad. You making us even though you're doing it jokingly. I told you how they are. You know, you gotta understand that when they see you, your actions, what you do, that affects all of us, everyone. Because the next person that walk up on them, they might be so afraid that they pull out a gun and kill them. I was afraid for my life, you know. And we talking about how they getting away with murder, so it's like, don't give them the ammunition to kill us all. And I feel like that's what a lot of us are doing, especially these young kids, because they're not taking heed to everything that was laid before them. You know, the generations before them, the things, they got it so easy now. They don't even understand, and they want to talk about racism. A lot of these kids have never tasted racism. You know what I'm saying? Their friends are biracial. You know, they're either biracial or dating someone from the other race, so they don't feel it like we feel it. And I feel like a lot of that has to do with the defiance. You know, a lot of these kids are defying that racism in their home. You know, when they go to school and they interact with other kids, they're not looking at color. Even though when they go home, their parents are talking about it. That's that pressure, you know. And I commend the ones that don't follow those bad habits, that, you know, leave them at home when they go to school. I commend you for that. It takes a lot of work to say, I'm going to walk away from what I was raised because I need to do the right thing. You know, that takes a lot of work. So I commend the people that do that, but we still got people that don't. Just don't. You know, they carry that on their sleeve. They carry that where they go. You know, Jew, speak nigger. I mean, they'll say it so easy, it slips off their tongue, and they're so young when they say it. And I think the most recent racist situation I had, it wasn't like anything like with a job or anything. It was just, you know, a little kid called my niece a nigger. She was Mexican, you know, and my sister like saying, well, next time she call you a nigger, you just say, okay, wetback. I said, no. You gotta break that cycle.
Right.
You gotta break that cycle.
You know,
that child is ignorant.
Should have thrown orange at him.
I said, and I told my niece, I said, the next time somebody says that to you, tell them they should not use words that they don't understand, because I'm not a nigger, and leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the most ignorant form, and I don't think that people understand how ignorant they sound when they call people niggers. Oh, that nigger. You're the nigger, because if you look up the definition of nigger, a nigger is a ignorant, lazy, trifling person. I'm not ignorant, I'm not lazy, and I'm not trifling. So therefore, I'm not a nigger. You're a nigger for misusing a word that you have no knowledge of. Look it up. before you start calling out names, you need to look it up. So when people make statements like that or they say things, I laugh because they're displaying their ignorance. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to stoop down and get down and name call people. That's, I mean, back in the day, probably, yeah, I would have called you everything but a shout out to God. But, you know, now that I'm grown, what are we solving? You know, I'm getting my pressure up and I ain't even got time for that. You can have it. Okay? If you say I'm a nigger, whatever. But we both know who the ignorant is. Who the nigger is for real. Well, you go to jail. Cause you know you just said you black, they police and they gonna lock you up. So, like I said, go ahead and be ignorant and play the game with them. I ain't about to do it.
Well, I fail to understand why the word is used so loosely, but then you have a problem with someone else calling you that.
Right.
When you sitting up here playing, we got songs, my nigga, you know,
it's
and
the context of with that they say it.
It ain't no context.
No, nigga is nigga. Nigga is nigga all day long. Nigga is a nigga.
Nigger is a whole nother word.
I'm saying you using these words, and then you have a problem when you call that. I have a problem with that.
Because I have seen dudes sit around, and it's a white dude, and nigga this, nigga that. Then he go, you my nigga though, and they ready to bash his face in. He's saying it in the same term that they're saying it in the term of endearment. But you ready to bash his face in because he's a white man saying it. But
if it's not one of your friends, and you're not close to this person, don't walk up to me and say that.
You ain't gonna say it, period.
Well, that's the same as saying, I just feel like, if you're gonna use the word, it is a double standard in my. It is a double standard, but you have a problem with being called that. But that is your normal and regular
it's the
vocabulation.
Usually, when it's being said from somebody else, that they're trying to be funny, and that's what causes people to be enraged about it.
Well, my classmate wasn't trying to be funny when he got the snot beat out of him for saying it, because he considered them his friends. They were all cool until he said that word. But I had a problem because y'all sit and call each other nigga all day long. Then he say, but y'all my niggas. And y'all jumping because he said it. I mean, really? He grew up in a black neighborhood. Y'all know him. Y'all know he not racist.
Yeah, but he had good credit.
So what makes it cool for you?
He might have grew up in the hood, but he got good credit.
And look, like I said, if you don't want to be called a nigga, then don't call niggas. Point blank, period. I don't care what color you are. If you don't like somebody calling you something, then don't call nobody else that. We do it all the time.
My standpoint is it's two different words, and people like to understand it because they want to use both of them to bring forth hate. Because nigger was taken from that to try to change it around so it doesn't become a hurtful word.
It's hurtful all the way around. I'm sorry.
Just like shit calling each other B's and H's and all this stuff. Oh, that's not over there.
But then you got a problem with somebody else calling you that. So it's still like a double standard when it's all said and done.
That's my B-ho. What you doing? And then the girl,
I don't personally use nigga on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? But yes, it has left my mouth. But I don't use it. It's not in my regular vocabulary. But you have people that do that all day long, every day, and now they got a problem when someone else says it. That's my issue with it, even just being that word at that. It could be anything. If you don't want someone calling you that, you shouldn't use it as your regular everyday vocabulary. It shouldn't be nowhere in your vocabulary if you don't like to be called that. So it's okay for you to run around here and say it to everybody else, but you it can't be said to you.
I say nigga all the
like
time. But if you're not one of my friends or one of my associates, you shouldn't come up to me saying it, because I don't know in which way you trying to use it. If you trying to be funny or not. If it was one of my best friends that happened to be white and she said it, I wouldn't feel offended by that. Unless me and her are arguing and she decides to say it to try to be hurtful to me.
Well, the thing is, nowadays people don't. I don't think that people when they say it, they say it to be hurtful, because every time that I've heard somebody of another race say it, they using it just like everybody else. They saying it just like everybody else. They say it to each other, to their friends, like because everybody else does. Like my brother had a friend, and because all of the kids were saying it, he's like, okay, well we all cool. I'm gonna say it too. And then it was an issue. You can't do that.
Right. Just like I'm going to give you a prime example. We was in Walmart. We were in Walmart in the electronics department. The radio was pumping. My nigga was on. Do you know these young boys stood next to this man, younger white man, bobbing his head, waiting for him to sing the words so they could put their hands on him?
That's just being ignorant.
Right, and that's my point.
Really
that's my point. They standing like I want
stupid.
that.
Like when you looking for something to be hateful about, that's when you feel really.
Wow.
So all of this could be eliminated if when they did that burial of the word and they said, you know what, this word needs to be erased from everybody's vocabulary, like period. Whether it's A or ER, it doesn't mean it needs to go away. Everybody should have stopped using it.
I agree. And
even if it's off your tongue once or twice, that's fine. But to use it all the time, every day, no, you shouldn't.
I use the word, and I still agree that you should stop. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna stop using the word. So, you know what I'm saying?
And y'all hear this? Wait a minute. Wait. Y'all hear this on Shadow Beats Radio? Speak on it. Roxy will not say nigga ever again.
No, hold up. Wait.
You said you burying the word. You said they're using the
Watch your mouth, because like I said, I'm going to try to stop using it myself, because you can't expect other people to stop using the word that you want and stop using yourself. So with that being said, while y'all standing around here get pissed off when somebody call you a nigga or nigger, however you want to pronounce it,
no matter.
Use the word, so don't get upset when somebody else uses it.
That's right.
I don't care what they are.
Yeah.
I agree. You know what? I agree with Roxy. I'm going to stop saying nigga right now.
Bye. I ain't even got time for that. Because you going to say it in the next few minutes.
You are.
I'm going to say the N-word. I'm going to do it properly.
I'm going to start calling people ninjas.
Ninja. A lot of people have started doing that. I've noticed that. A lot of people say that instead.
I mean, it's in the same context, so it's just changing letters around. So
even Negro.
True, however, a lot of
people get offended by being called a Negro.
That's right. I'll be offended if I was called a Negro.
I'm not a Negro.
I'm light skinned.
But you got some people that just too sensitive about stuff, period. Like, there's people who don't want to be called African American. I'm not African. Where are your roots from?
I'm New York.
Like, really?
We just, you know what, like, we was just talking about that.
I don't know about that.
I am one of those people. I do not like to be referred to as an African American, because I was not born in Africa. I was born in America. I am Black American.
When they put a origin on the American name, is because you were not born into this country. If you're an Asian American, you were born over in Asia somewhere and came over to America.
And I don't sell no watches.
But then you have people who get mad when they're called black. Like, you can't have it both ways.
I'm not mad. I'm a black woman. I didn't even know my skin ain't black, it's brown.
Just call me Queen.
No.
No. We do have a caller.
Yeah, we right here. Shout out to Beach Radio. We got a call on the line. We got Miss
Who's Coco?
Calvin. What you got to say, Coco? What you feel about the subject right here?
The way I feel about this subject, okay, we all have listened to this word for years, for many decades, for many centuries, okay? But it's all about the context, as I heard the other caller say. It's all about broadening your mind. Now, that shouldn't be the only word you use. You can use, oh, this is my boy, this is my people, you know, all of this that you can talk about. But a lot of people nowadays, think about it, their vocabulary is not broad at all. Because when they develop, I mean, hey, I ain't hating on rap. I'm still a young boy, you know, but I'm not hating on the rap today. I'm not hating on none of that. But there's more to life than just staying in that one little bubble of saying, yo, this my nigga, yo, this my, you know what I'm saying? It's more to life than that. And people need to broaden their minds to it. Okay, I said enough.
Thank you, Coco, for that. But look, I gotta say, it's certain things you gotta put in though. You can't be like, yo, that nigga was crazy. You gotta say that nigga crazy.
You know what's that commercial?
Look,
that nigga crazy.
Did he say it again?
I'm not saying the word anymore. I'm sorry.
Did he say it again?
Go over there before somebody touched your special place.
It's my no-no spot.
Your no-no spot.
Get it right.
Or whatever. Evidently, it's very special.
And hold on, matter of fact, I want to thank Coco for even calling in.
All right,
thank you, Sissy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She sounds like Sister Soldier.
Everybody sounds like Sister Soldier.
Everybody who's educated sound like Sister Soldier to him. Any black woman that's educated, you are Sister Soldier.
Educated. You know, I don't like y'all. I don't like y'all. But yeah, commercial.
Why everybody, before we take the commercial break, I just want to say this because I know we about to switch the topic. So with that being said, why everybody out here doing these stupid challenges, cinnamon challenge, reason challenge, fire challenge, iceberg challenge, I challenge you to pick the dictionary up or use dictionary.com and find a new word to call your friends other than my N-I-G-G-A, N-I-G-G-E-R.
Oh, yes.
Call them my folks, my people, my homie, my friend, my compadre, my hombre, whatever. My chico, my chica, my whatever. But please try to find another word to use. I challenge you.
I'm using boo-boo.
With that being
I'm
said,
using boo-boo.
Commercial.
That's my boo-boo right there.
Don't call me no boo-boo.
I ain't calling you my boo-boo. That's for the ladies. It ain't for the fellas.
I'm just saying.
Oh, wait a minute. What you trying to say? What?
And you running around calling you dad. What's up, boo-boo? Man, you been got shot.
I hate that word. I hate that.
Fuck up on the dude. What's up, boo-boo? You might get shot.
I don't think people understand. Do you know when you call somebody a boo-boo, you know what a boo-boo is? A boo-boo is a mistake, a mishap.
See, you take it to a whole nother category.
You calling somebody a mistake.
I'm talking about.
Hey, that's what a boo-boo is.
You just said your new word was going to be boo-boo. So I'm thinking you going to be dapping your boy in the street.
I'm going back when I was a kid, and I used to watch Yogi Bear and Boo Boo. So I'm going to call you a boo-boo because I was his friend.
Anyway.
Before we even go to commercial, I know Baby Girl made that statement. Before we even go to commercial, I'm going to say this. You know, when it's allowed in the home, then that's where it starts at. You know, you have these kids growing up and able to say whatever they want to in the home. I couldn't go home and say, yo, that's my homie, that's my dog. I walk in the house and say that, I get stolen on. You know, so it starts at home. What you allow your kids to do at home, they're going to do more in the street. I mean, I'm not going to sit up here and say my kids was perfect when they left the house, but believe me, they wasn't in there, my nigga.
Hey, my people ain't cuss at home, but when I got to school, I was cussing everybody.
Oh, I didn't either.
Okay.
Commercial. Some of that starts at home.
Don't be trying to cut us out.
Oh, don't commercial me, boo-boo.
Whoa.
I'm about to uninvite Fats. I'm about to uninvite Fats to the call.
It sounds cool. It don't sound like nigga.
No, it don't.
No, it really don't. I really don't like calling you boo-boo. I was being sarcastic.
Hey, boo-boo.
Okay.
You don't like that? Hey, boo-boo.
This sound like some brownstone, like I'm on here. You with it? Yeah.
Just actually wasn't picking the best as is. That's it. And now we're going to commercial. We're going to commercial on the picnic basket.
Let's go down to the lake and do some picnic.